Respected teachers and my dear students, good morning. Today I will tell you about the great lady J.K. Rowling, R-O-W-L-I-N-G. She was born on 31st July 1965 in the United Kingdom, England. She is a British author and philanthropist, Philanthropist. Philanthropist means who does the welfare work for others. She wrote Harry Potter, a 7-volume children fantasy series published from 1977 to 2007. J.K. Rowling had a dream of becoming a writer early on. Early on means in the beginning. But she would have to persist for many years before her dream of becoming a published author would materialize. Persist means continue in an opinion. Materialize means become actual fact or happen. I repeat it again. She would have to persist for many years before her dream of becoming a published author would materialize. Almost as soon as she decided to get to work on putting her ideas down on paper for her book, she would be sidetracked by her mother's death. Sidetracked means distracted from an immediate or special issue. What was the reason of her sidetracking, of her distracting from writing a book when her mother was died? The depression means when we are feeling something sad, the feelings of despondency or dejection or sadness, that is called depression. The depression that would ensue, ENSUE, means happen or occur afterwards or as a result. Left Rowling seeking out a job as a teacher in another country after the death of her mother. Soon after, she would get married and have a child, which would delay in her aspirations even further. Aspirations means when we have strong feelings, hope or ambitions of achieving something, that is called aspirations. What was the reason of her delaying writing a book? Actually, she had a child, and that was a delay for writing a book. But things were not done getting off the rails of Rowling, as her marriage would abruptly end just 1 year after it began. Now, what is the next problem? First problem was that her mother died. Second problem was that she had a child and she had to look after him, and that was the further delay of writing a book. Now, third problem was that her marriage would abruptly end. Abruptly means suddenly, all of a sudden, and just 1 after year it began, leading her to be jobless with a child. Now, she had a child, but she didn't have any job, and barely surviving off unemployment benefit. And barely means scarcely, hardly. She was surviving very hardly with the help of the unemployment benefit. However, despite her challenges, Rowling would persist in the creation of her book, and she did so by seizing means catching every spare moment she could while her child slept to write. And when was she writing the book? When her child got slept. After that, she had a time to write that book, until finally the day came when she completed the manuscript. What is the meaning of the manuscript? Means handwritten document or book, that is called manuscript. Of course, even after Rowling finished her manuscript, obstacles means hurdles, hindrances means rukavta, still remained, and there were so many obstacles, hurdles and hindrances in her way to write a book. 12 different publishers would reject her novel. And what was the further problem for her when she wrote that book? And there were the publisher who were 12 in numbers, rejected her book, rejected her novel, leave before her manuscript would eventually get accepted. What is the meaning of eventually? Means in the end. And in the end, lastly, finally, eventually her manuscript was accepted by the publisher, and it was at that moment that J.K. Rowling's luck turned around. Turned around means moved to as to face the opposition factor. Means there was a great change. No luck was there. Good luck was there for her. Now J.K. Rowling is one of the best-selling authors of all time. In fact, she is the highest paid novelist in the world, with her books having been translated into over 80 different languages, with over 500 millions being sold. Clearly, persistence and patience pay off in the long run. So, passion, patience and perseverance spelling PERSEVERENCE, perseverance in Punjabi, lagan. Passion, patience, sabr and perseverance, lagan